Hello everybody, this is Dr. Gus and this is Zoe, and welcome back. We're going to go through a few exercises for the lower part of your spine. Remember, the goal here is optimal spinal health and minimizing the effects of subluxation throughout your spinal chain and in your life. We call it spinal hygiene. So this is the lower part of the spine that we're going to focus on. Now this is a little bit trickier to do through your work day. I like to do it either in the morning or at night to get that good movement through the lower part of the spine. And Zoe's going to do this on the chiropractic table that we have here, but you can do this at home on the floor as well, which is actually a great place to do it. Okay, so you want to go ahead and just jump onto your back. So now we're laying flat on our back here. Spine is laying straight out. Excellent. And what we're going to do is just focus on nice deep breaths into the lower part of the spine. I'm going to have Zoe just bend her knees both sides gently. Good, that takes a little bit of the stress off the lower part of the spine. And what she's doing is really, with the in-breath, trying to create a nice opening of that spine, like a accordion, opening that spine. As she breathes in, she's going to close that spine. So you're going to see a little bit of a lift through this lower part of the spine, the belly here. So as she's breathing in, that spine is lifting off the table, kind of arcing up. And then as she breathes out, it's flattening down. If I had a grape and I put it underneath you, she would be trying to squeeze that grape, contracting that abdomen. And you can hear the breath. She's just breathing out and trying to squeeze that grape there, just allowing movement into that lower part of the spine. Good. This is really a Pilates exercise, a neutral position Pilates exercise, where we're getting that healthy movement into that lower part of the spine. Good. And as you breathe out, we're just going to flatten that spine again. So the last one. Wonderful. And sometimes what we can do is just feel that movement of the spine with our hand there too. Excellent. Good. So now what we're going to do is just create some rotation through that using the same breathing pattern as well, Zoe. Okay, so nice deep breaths in. So start, and as she breathes out, she's going to allow the legs to fall to that side. Okay, so let's come back in with a nice in-breath to the center. Good, and as you breathe out, you're going to allow those legs to fall to the other side. Good, again, working on that contraction as you breathe out. And flattening of the lower spine, holding that for about 6 seconds. Again, nice big breath in as you bring it to the center. Good, let's do a breath here, let that squeeze out. Perfect, good, and now let's do another big breath in. As you breathe out, we're gonna move the legs and allowing that to just fall to the opposite side again. Creating gentle, healthy, light movements, rotation movements in the lumbar spine. Big breath in again. Good, and this feels good to get those legs to really torque and twist to the one side. Good, if you really want to open up, you can allow this arm to really reach out to that one side. Excellent, you can turn your head to the opposite side too. Really get a nice full stretch through that lower back. And last one to the other side. Good, we'll do that arm and open up, and you can really just open that up. Now you don't want to try and jump into that opening stretch and lose your breath. You want your breath to guide your body into that nice big opening stretch. Excellent. And you can do this, doesn't matter how old you are, how young you are, you can do this movement pattern in the comfort of your home. So now we're just going to go and bring knees to chest. So we're going to give a nice healthy flexion stretch on one side and extension stretch on the other side. And Zoe's still working with that breathing. She's going to hold for about 6 to 8 seconds and then switch legs. Excellent, and nice healthy in and out breath. And holding, good. And what we're going to do is for the next one, you're going to take your breath in, let that leg drop. Good, and then let your breath out. And then big breath in, bring this leg up again. And let that breath out. And you really give that good stretch there. Perfect. Excellent. So we can do both sides for 3 or 4 cycles, each one holding for about 6 seconds. Okay. Good. And normally, Zoe's wearing jeans right now. You can wear shorts, something a little bit lighter, track pants to help that process for you at home. So you get more stretch out of that too. Okay, Zoe, that's great. You can do this in your pajamas too. Okay, let's have you go onto your stomach. So we're going to switch over onto our bellies, and we're going to create the opposite. Now we're going to go into some extension, really stretching through that lower part of the back here. And Zoe's just going to start really light, just with the head, lifting that head gently. Good, and creating some stretch there. Some of you, that will be very easy. Others of you, that will be difficult. You want to start where you can and then grow and grow into that. So let's come up a little bit higher. Good, notice she's going to start to use her hands to come up a little bit higher, even still. Again, just holding and resting through there. You can create a little bit of contraction here and lifting that whole body. For some of you, you can come right into a full cobra, a full extension, where you can really create some arc here, a nice healthy stretch. Don't force that if you can't do that. Start low, trust your body, listen to your body's ability to breathe. You should be able to breathe through the whole time. Otherwise, you're pushing too far. Zoe's been working for a long time. She's a really great high-level athlete, swimmer, and volleyball player. And so she's able to do those things for us here and show us that. Okay, that's great, Zoe. Awesome. Okay, so that's all for the lumbar spine. Good luck with it, and we'll see you on our next video.